I tend to blame it on everyone except for us, because it's not American to blame yourself.
I think the fact that we are the generation that grew up on the internet means we are the most informed.
Well, I feel that millennials, people take them, they underestimate them because they assume that everyone that identifies as a millennial, they take advantage of everything that comes at them.
I think it's just too easy for people to sort of jump to conclusions and make assumptions about a population or a category of individuals who are really just now coming of age and having the opportunity to define who they are and what they stand for.
You know, I don't give much stock to titles. Who knows what would have happened if YouTube had been available, 20 or 30 years ago.
I do not live with my parents. I am employed.
I do live at home, but I pay rent. My rent is $550, which would be just as much if I lived on my own.
No, I do not live with my parents. I rent a home with 2 other guys, and I have at least 3 jobs right now.
I haven't been dependent on my parents since I was 14 years old. I paid for my own car, my own clothes, my own housing after 18. I've never been dependent on my parents. They're useless.
I agree, my parents are pretty useless as well.
I want to be the first American dictator. I'm just kidding, enough with that.
But my futuristic, way in the future, is to become a lawyer, a contract lawyer.
I gotta say, I am addicted.
I am on social media. I don't know that I'm addicted to it, but I will spend a good chunk of time.
I don't know that I'm addicted, but it does suck me in like it does anyone else.
And even in myself, I can find now a tendency to become a little bit social media obsessed.
Unfortunately, I think it's only going to get worse.
Kids have grown up not knowing really what privacy is, and so they're much more willing to share. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, it's just very different. And so everything's out there now. I mean, we see that no one's going to hide anything anymore. So
I believe things are going to get worse before they get better, because they'll get so bad that it can't get any worse, so it'll have to get better.